Alrighty guys, welcome back to another episode. So, something I kind of wanted to make this video about, it's going to be more or less an honest review about the new helicopter mode, and kind of how unbalanced it is, or it feels. Like, the PvP is fine, however there are other things that make it unbalanced and not so fun. The piloting, all that is great, I love it, but there's just a few things I wanted to go over, as well as some news for the helicopter event that they are bringing in, which is going to be pretty cool, or it seems pretty cool. I haven't read over it yet, so it'll be fresh to me and fresh to you, for those of you who do watch it. Like I said, the helicopters control flawlessly. At least that's how I feel. They're a lot of fun. If you're a pretty decent pilot anyway. They're fun. So my biggest problem is, as you can see, the bots, and I'm sure anybody else who has played the new game mode realizes that the bots are broken. They're out of this world. I mean, you get shot once by like a mammoth or a tsunami or something cross map. So my biggest complaint, I guess I'm going to go off of, is I think the bots are broken. The angle of fire was great for an update for all those weapons. However, in the bot event, or the helicopter event, it's just a completely different animal. It sucks, really, because you cannot, if you're a helicopter flying above 30 meters, you get destroyed. Sorry, I get sidetracked. Oh, no. Almost bellied that out. Anyways, you just get destroyed. Like I said, my biggest complaint are the bots. I've been getting shot and killed by the bots every game. Not that that's the problem. The problem is the fact that they do so much damage that you can't even, I mean, you fly anywhere near the bots and you're as good as gone. They'll shoot out the whole body of your build. Mammoths hit you. Cyclones are awful. Any direct, like, precision weapon annihilates you in like one shot, and you cannot beat them. If there's 3 bots, you're probably going to lose unless you sit in the back of the map with hurricanes. And to be honest, I think that's super annoying. For anybody who's playing on the ground, the bots almost don't even pay attention to you. It's quite fun. Honestly, I prefer to play on the ground at this point, just because I don't get literally annihilated the entire time. Excuse me. But I just kind of wanted to go over that with people and kind of give my honest opinion on that. I love the helicopters. I love everything about it. I think those are a ton of fun. Definitely took advantage of the crafting event. As you can see, I'm back up in coin. It's awesome. I'm gonna craft some more weapons out of it. Everything. The battle pass itself is a little bland, but that's okay. Oh, where'd we go here? So I mean, you're just getting kind of like little stuff, nothing big. Still no parts really besides that. And then you finally get into a helicopter blade. So you get one movement part, one movement part, one movement part. A single dove, which I guess I do have now. I haven't even tried it. Then you get the starfall, which is awesome, by the way. The flares are alright. Note how they are only 10 meters, guys. And then plus that 10% active range, so you're only getting about 15 meters. So, unless you have missiles up your ass, don't waste your flares. But it's kind of, I don't know, for me it feels like kind of an empty battle pass, like you're paying for the bearings. And then you get a few legendaries on the way. Not bad. As far as the battle pass goes, I do think they could have done more, brought more to the table as far as for the players. I mean, this is pretty nice that they give you kind of an entry-level helicopter. It's pretty cool looking. It flies pretty good. Oh, they changed it to whirls. I thought it was vectors. If that's not a hint to use autocannons, I don't know what is. It's not super fast. But that's okay. It's the entry level helicopter. It gets you in there. It gets you in. The game mode is fun, but like I said, if I had any word of advice to the dev team, it would be to turn down the bot's range of fire with detection, because as soon as you fly anywhere near them, I don't have any clips at the moment. I guess I could get some together and just, I'm sure anybody who's played the game mode already knows the bots are absolutely crazy. They will kill you cross map with tsunamis. That's been my experience with it anyway. And it's not that I don't like the mode, I just kind of refuse to play it with the bots unless I have teammates, because there's just so much damage. You just get instantly deleted. They peel through all your frames on the bottom and that's it. You're cabbed out. But anyway, onwards and upwards. No pun intended with the Crossout helicopter event. We do have a faction war, which we've never had before. So it just loads. Even if I preload this stuff, it doesn't load any faster. So the picture itself is pretty badass, honestly. I mean, Steppenwolves and all of them look really cool. Fire starters look badass too. Well, that ship looks like it's gonna eat that ship. The wolf and then the fire eagle. Yeah, pretty badass. Anyway, here we go. So it says survivors. The Sky Raiders update is here, which means everyone can now assemble their armored aircraft and take into the air. But this concerns not only you. The factions have gathered their strength, prepared a new fleet of vehicles, and are ready to enter the battle for dominance over the valley. This says the Cognate and the Brotherhood have mobilized all their battle groups. Eyewitnesses. I don't have to edit this shit out. Goodness. Eyewitness report. The first aerial skirmishes and even giant aerial platforms have been seen in some places. Structures of the scale are unusual for the current times, and we can see all the signs of preparation for a major confrontation, and you will become its direct participants. Starting Monday, October 16th, the faction war will begin in Crossout, a long-term event where you can join one of these sides and conflicts and receive valuable prizes. Hopefully it kind of elaborates on valuable. It says, to participate, you only need to select one of the following factions as active. Oh, God. Scavengers are Steppenwolves to participate on the side of the Brotherhood. Lunatics or Firestarters to participate on the side of the Gigante. After this, all the reputation you earn in battles will also be taken into account in the progress of the faction war. The result of each side in this amounts of reputation the survivors will have earned by working one of the factions it relates to. Since you can change your active faction at any time, you can always change the side which you earn points for. So, essentially, there's no losing. So if you're just smart, you'll change to the winning side. Honestly, I think because I like the Steppenwolves personally better than I like Firestarters, but I think that they're going to steamroll. Just choice. They have better armor. Their parts are a little bit better, especially durability-wise. Another yacht coming on. I don't know why. It says the event consists of 5 stages, with each lasting 1 week. The last of these stages will end on November 19th based on the results of each stage. One component of the final reward will be determined depending on which side emerges victorious. At the end of the faction, all survivors will receive a set of 5 rewards compiled in accordance with its results. This way, participants directly influences what makes in the final list. The reward can be obtained even without participating in this event, for example, by activating one of the factions not listed above. However, in this case, you won't be able to affect the results of this event. Choose a side, fill up your fuel tanks, and get ready to fight for the title of the new Overlord of the Valley. So it doesn't look like it shows us what's in it. Ugh. That's new. Why don't we have that? And most of these parts look familiar. I wonder if this tail rotor is going to be part of the new thing that makes your helicopter turn better or be more maneuverable. The rest of this stuff looks pretty normal. Just that's landing gear. Has to be, unless they're frickin' air torpedoes. That's a cricket. Punny. Don't even know what weapons these guys have. That looks like a remedy. Anyway. So yeah, guys. Gigantic faction war. Gonna be pretty cool. Gonna last a long time. So we have from Monday till November to decide which side you're going to be on. And I think another thing should be considered as well, depending on how much XP you put into either faction should determine the prizes you get. Obviously you can still earn prizes while not being in a faction, but I think if, say, you start with Steppenwolves and Steppenwolves goes through to the end and wins it, or Firestarters goes in and he takes it, I think there should be a determined reward based on your, what's the term I'm looking for, based on your loyalty to that faction. But it doesn't seem like there's anything on that. I'm sure there will be more news on this. Hopefully it'll show us some of these rewards. I hope they're not just decorative pieces. I hope it's actual like parts or camos or something that actually benefits, you know, like you could only get this if this faction won. Well, sweet. Now I have a camo that people who didn't participate in this don't have, and I hope these items are tradable just because it'll make them more valuable and it'll make it worth it on the market. Anyhow, guys, that's my rant, my 11-minute rant. I was trying to keep it under 10, but yeah, I got distracted in the helicopters and flew into a wall several times and killed a bot. Anyways, guys, I will see you in the next video.